Welcome aboard Breeze Airways. Today I'm flying on the Airbus A220 to review their nice seat in economy and see if it's actually worth booking on a 2-hour flight down to Orlando with a couple surprises along the way. So with that, our journey begins in Akron, Ohio. And a good evening from here at the Akron-Canton Regional Airport in Akron, Ohio. Today we're going to be flying on Breeze Airways Airbus A220 on their standard economy seat, also known as a nice seat. Now Breeze Airways has 3 different seat types. The first one is the nice seat, which is their standard economy, followed by the nicer seat, which is the premium extra economy, and their nicest seat, which is the Breeze Ascent first class product. Now, I've already reviewed the Breeze Ascent product as well as the nicer seat in premium economy. So I'm really curious to see how the nice seat in standard economy compares to the other two. We'll begin our journey from Akron-Canton Regional Airport, taking a 2-hour flight on Breeze Airways aboard their Airbus A220 in the nice seat, heading all the way down to Orlando. So we have about an hour left until the plane arrives, and unfortunately there's no lounge here, so we're going to see if we can grab some food here real quick before the plane arrives. Apparently this is the only restaurant here called the observation deck, and I think this is going to be the one. I had about an hour before the plane arrives, so I decided to grab dinner at the observation deck restaurant here at the airport. It overlooks the runway, which makes it a pretty cool spot to watch the planes come and go. The menu offers a mix of starters, salads, and handhelds, and I ended up ordering a burger which was actually pretty good. Definitely enough to keep me full before the flight with Breeze Airways. And from the restaurant, I was actually able to spot the Airbus A220 that's going to be taking me down to Orlando today. Before long, it was time to head down to the gate as the aircraft made its way over for boarding. And there it is, the Breeze Airways Airbus A220 that will be flying me down to Orlando. This aircraft features 12 seats in Breeze Ascent, 45 premium economy seats called the nicer seats, and 80 standard economy seats known as the nice seats. For today's flight, I'll be seating in seat 27A. Also, since I booked a nice bundle for this flight, a personal item and carry-on bag are included. But you do miss out on free Wi-Fi, extra legroom, and an additional checked bag that you would get with the nicer bundle. Once on board, I was greeted by the flight attendant and I'm on my way to my seat. You'll notice that all the standard economy seats can be identified by the yellow accent around the headrest. Just got seated, and this is seat number 27A. This is the second last row on the Airbus A220. And I gotta say, this aircraft looks like it aged quite a bit. So the seat in front of my wife's seat on the back of the seat is broken. And the window in front of my seat looks like it got damaged here as well. So we'll see how the rest of this flight goes. I was really curious about what had happened to the seat, and the window didn't seem to be in the best shape either. Here in the nice seats, you'll find about 30 inches of seat pitch, which is pretty standard for economy. All of the seats also come with adjustable headrests, which I thought were decently padded. Each seat also comes with a small coat hanger, though I've never really seen anyone use them. And we'll take a closer look at the rest of the seat and the onboard entertainment once we're up in the air. Some good news about this flight is that it's originally 2 hours long from Akron all the way to Orlando. We're supposed to be getting some extreme tailwinds going down to Orlando, which should cut down our time to about an hour and 48 minutes, which I definitely don't mind because my legs here feel all very cramped. Soon it was time for pushback as the crew began their flight safety demonstration before departure. And after a short taxi out to the runway, it was time for takeoff as we departed Akron-Canton and headed down to Orlando. Up front on the seat, you'll find both the USB-C and the standard USB charging ports built in. Each standard economy seat also comes with a built-in phone and tablet holder. In the seatback pocket, you also find the drink and snack menu if you're looking to purchase anything during the flight. Do keep in mind that cups of water and coffee are complimentary if you request them. You also find the standard flight safety card located in the seatback pocket. Wi-Fi is available on board, though it does come with an additional fee in the standard economy nice seats. However, you can still access the Breeze app while in flight. Free messaging is also included, allowing you to stay connected through apps like iMessage during the flight. You can also stream complimentary movies and TV shows directly through the Breeze app on your own device. And if you want to keep track of your journey, there's also a live flight map available in the app. It was a beautiful night to fly as drink and snack service began shortly after takeoff. Water and coffee are complimentary by request, but I decided to check out Breeze Airways Premium Snack Box. I was really curious on trying out Breeze Airways' most expensive snack box, which is $12. So I ended up getting the snack box and a can of apple juice, and the total cost me around $16 for both of those. Here's the apple juice, and this is the snack box that I purchased. Let's open it up. So first item out of the box is sea salt almonds, olive oil and sea salt crackers, a apples and figs fruit bar, a white cheddar spread, a beef stick, a moist towelette, along with 2 spoons. Now that box was $12. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's worth it. I thought the snacks were pretty good, and I'd say it's a nice little option if you're feeling hungry during the flight. With about an hour left before reaching Orlando, the legroom felt a little tight but still manageable so far into the flight. So I'm about 5'11", and I had about an extra inch of legroom from my knee to the front of my seat. So obviously it's not that bad. It does feel a bit cramped. I would definitely not recommend it if you're flying on a 2+ hour flight. This aircraft has 3 bathrooms, 2 in the rear of the plane and 1 up front. The bathrooms were kept clean, and you'll even find a coat hanger by the door. So I'm here at the bathroom of the Airbus A220 Breeze Airways. This is the rear bathroom. Now these ones do not have any windows, so if you're expecting a window on the Airbus A220, I'm afraid you're not going to find it here. I do know that if you're flying Delta Airlines on the Airbus A220, you will find a window on the rear bathrooms. However, this is not the case here with Breeze Airways. It was time to begin our descent into Orlando International Airport, and one thing that I really love about the Airbus A220 is the alternating cabin lighting. It really adds a modern and relaxing feel to the cabin. Before landing, the crew also came around the cabin for a quick trash pickup. Overall, the flight was smooth, comfortable, and a pretty pleasant experience with Breeze Airways. So would I recommend the Nice Seat? If you don't care too much about the extra legroom, then the Nice Seat can definitely make sense. But if you want Wi-Fi included, more legroom, and an extra checked bag, then upgrading to a nicer seat might be the better option. So just made it to Orlando International Airport and currently waiting for my lift to come and pick me up and take me to my resort. And I gotta say the temperature difference going from Akron to Orlando is dramatic. It was around 58 degrees Fahrenheit in Akron, and right here is about close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit and very, very, very humid. So welcome to Florida. Just got to the hotel, and I gotta say this room is pretty nice. I'm staying at Universal Surfside Resort, and this is my room that you see here. And out in the window is the nice big pool that looks like a fish. And that should conclude the video of Breeze Airways Nice Seat. If you guys found this video helpful or useful, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you think the Nice Seat is worth it. Thanks for flying with me today, and I'll see you on the next trip. Peace out.